Inkyard Press and HarlequinAudio present Kneel by Candace Buford. Performed by Preston Butler III. One. Our soles crunched the gravel of the near-empty parking lot as we walked to my car. I tightened my hold on my duffel bag, looking past my best friend, beyond the patchy lawn of the schoolyard and the gangly water tower beyond that, in the direction of the interstate. With glassy, hooded eyes, Marian's gaze drifted in the same direction, which didn't surprise me one bit. Sooner or later, everyone had their eyes on the way out of Monroe. At the car, I gripped the back of my leg and massaged a knot in my hamstring, which ached with every move I made. Football practice had run long again, and as much as I wanted to win our first game of the season on Friday, all I wanted now was to go home, eat my mama's meatloaf, and melt into the couch. I opened my trunk and piled my backpack and duffel bag onto one side. I waited for Marion to toss in his gear, but he was too busy howling with laughter at my car. "Oh, snap!" He brought a fist to his mouth. "My boy rocking cardboard windows now?" "Don't start." I slouched against the door, groaning as he bent to inspect the new repair, a slab of cardboard I'd taped to my window this morning. It wouldn't roll up, and since the weather called for rain, I'd gone for the fastest fix I could find. Marion looked up with a smirk. "The red duct tape is a nice touch. Dog, I can't." He covered his face with his hands. "At least I got a ride." I cackled and moonwalked backward, wincing slightly through my hamstring pain, but it was worth it. Marion gave me the finger, his smug grin growing wider. Then I clapped my hands, urging him to hurry up. Storm clouds from the Gulf crawled across the sky, and I wanted to get on the road before it started pouring. "Let's roll." "I feel like this thing is going to fall apart." Raising an eyebrow, he paced the length of my car, which was his ride home several times a week. "This can't be safe to drive anymore." He had a point. Older than I was, my hand-me-down Honda Civic had seen better days. With a broken window, leaky AC, and an engine that sounded like a freight train, it wasn't in the best shape. But it got me where I needed to go, and right now, that was home. The road skirted the edge of the parish line between Monroe and Westmond, the white town on the other side of the freeway. A passerby might mistake our two towns for one. They were so close to each other, separated only by the interstate. But locals understood the century-old fault lines between the black and white sides. With my car looking as janky as it did, it would draw unwanted attention, especially from Westmond folks. And when white people get nervous, they called the cops. That's what had happened a few weeks ago to Dante Maynard, a black kid from Shreveport. In the middle of August during the last week of summer break, he was shot and killed in a gas station parking lot for no reason other than looking suspicious. The way I saw it, their fear was misplaced. Black kids were being killed by white people, and they were scared of us? But what I thought didn't matter. With darkness approaching, it didn't matter that I was a regionally ranked tight end, or that Marion was arguably the best quarterback the state had ever seen. It didn't matter that we had never been in trouble. All that mattered was that we'd be driving while black in a car with a cardboard window. "You got 3 seconds to get in, then I'm taking off," I said, brushing past him. I crammed my body behind the wheel as Marion tilted his face toward the stormy sky. Shaking his head, he picked his bags off the pavement and disappeared behind the car. The Civic shuddered as Marion slammed the trunk shut, then dipped to the right as he slid into the passenger seat. He pushed his chair all the way back, making it easier for the seatbelt to stretch around him. "Coach says Mississippi State might be there Friday. Just heads up." I nodded as I pulled onto the road, mildly interested in Marion's rundown of his conversation with Coach Fontenot. But I knew better than to get my hopes up. Coach always sent tapes of our games to recruiters and invited them to watch us play live. He was encouraged by their non-committal responses, but I knew how to read between the lines.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?